Yeah, we're coming at this from a completely different angle, so I'm a little twisted around. Here we are on Taylor. We're going to turn on Taylor. When I turn on Taylor, immediately to my left will be Linda Lane, the famous Linda Lane. If we continued straight, we're going to hit King Road. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. We're on Blake Avenue. I'm going to turn right onto Taylor. I'm going to take an immediate left on Linda Lane, and it's the famous Linda Lane footage. We're gonna turn on Linda Lane here, and we're gonna wait for this car. Ooh, this guy behind me does not want to wait, and that does not want to wait. All right. So this is it. This looks so long on camera. It's a little tiny road. On camera, it looks like it's this big, long driveway that took a while for cars to get down. I assure you, there is no length to this at all. There's the famous dumpster. People talk about the Linda Lane dumpster that was seen on cameras where people think that things were dumped into the dumpster. If you come up right here, we're going to literally be looking at the Queen Road apartments right there. So we've got Linda Lane apartments right here. Everybody has seen these things. There's been camera footage right off to the left immediately from me where you see people and you hear all kinds of crazy shit on isolated audios. And it's so tight here that I got to fucking flip around. So right in front of us are apartments that touch the residence where the murders were at. It literally touches it. So it's super tight here. Like I said, so tight that I got to flip around and do a little 3-point turn just to get out of the Linda Lane apartments. So this is it.
She thinks we're getting out because we're slowing down.
Right. This is very tiny. Again, this looks so deceptive on the cameras. Rhonda and I will walk this as well in a minute. We're going to turn again left on Taylor. You'll see frat houses and stuff across the way. You'll see the famous Sigma Chi. The band field is off to the right of us right there. Super, super close. Where individuals were seen running across. There was police that stopped people here. This is super close to the murder scene. So anybody who thinks that this was a long ways away and unrelated, it may be unrelated, yes, but it's not far away at all. Turning onto King Road Avenue, or King Road. And you're going to immediately turn into Queen Road. We're going to look right at 1112, which is the house that caught the Hyundai Elantra a bunch of times. This green house off to my right is on camera all the time when you see the white Hyundai Elantra. That's the famous 1112 King Road residence. When we came over with Joe, people were partying all over the deck. I swear this truck's always here, including 3 years ago. I'm not sure that car ever moves. Anyways, this is the house location immediately to the right where the house was. It's been torn down. Memorial to, we'll walk that in a minute. That's the lot, Rhonda. It's tiny, isn't it? It's very tiny. We're gonna go behind the house where the killer allegedly went and parked. Molly McMichaels also said when she was delivering the food, she came up here behind the house. It told her to walk down behind the slope into the back of the house, which we will get some footage on the ground with that. Super tight, as I always say. This would be the look that the killer would have supposedly parked to be looking right in the back windows of the house before going there. Some allege he could have seen when they went to bed and turned the lights off. It would have been a good location, and I'll grant that it is a good location to see when people are going to bed in the house. Covered by trees, so your approach to the house will be covered.
Are you gonna park here?
No, we're gonna go park somewhere else and walk around, I think. You wanna walk from here?
Why not?
Fuck, my wife's fucking got balls of fucking steel. All right, we're just gonna park. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Rhonda's gonna fucking have me park right behind the fucking murder scene and fucking walk.
We're right here.
We're right.
Well.
I was trying to be indiscreet. Fucking, you're not indiscreet for shit. All right, we're gonna do it. We're facing the lot where the house has been torn down. So let's get out and get strapped up and walk the dogs.
Are we walking the dogs?
We're not gonna walk the dogs.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All right, so there's a house right here that overlooks the girl's house, the 112. They've got a dog out here. For those of people, I'm going to try to be kind of quiet, but there's a dog out here. For those who are thinking that Murphy is the only dog in the neighborhood, there's a dog right there that could have been barking, especially if somebody was approaching the house. Now, whether that's the same dog that was here 3 years ago, we don't know. We're also going to look right here at the back of the property.
Okay.
Huh?
You left your keys at the hotel.
Did I really? You think so? So this slope right here is the slope down into the house. It's easy to walk down from here, although you would slip on your ass. And it was supposed to be winter with snow. No, she didn't. She supposedly walked down this way to get to the front of the house. But the killer went down this. That's what I'm saying. The killer went down this and into the back of the house. So In front of us, this is the Queen, I think this is the Queen Road Apartments, which is, again, literally on top of 1122 King Road residence. There's a little walkway that goes right to their side entrance. All right, stop here for a second. This is just a side view of the lot looking down at 1112 King Road residence. I don't know the number of this other house that's right beside it. So the gray house there that's taller is 1112, and then right beside it is a dark blue house. I don't know what the number is of that one. We don't talk about that much. I think mostly because it didn't have a camera on it, but now on the Queen Road apartments right here, there's a walkway right here where somebody can come down the stairs between these apartments. Anybody living in these apartments could come through the apartments from Linda Lane, right down these stairs, and right into the house, like that. So look at this. Right there, you can come from Linda Lane, right down that stairway between these two houses, and right into the apartments, or to where the girls were staying. And of course, this is the street where all the kids were out when the police were here putting on crime tape. This is the lot. I don't know if you can tell how tiny it is, but there was a 3-story house there. It's hard to believe that it all fit on that property in the first place. Here's where most of the kids sat, on the sidewalk right here across from the scene. This is the memorial. Let's take a look here.
There's some fresh flowers.
Got some old stuff in here, some very weathered stuff, bag of chips and some candy left for some people.
These are brand new.
Brand new flowers, probably from the few nights ago or maybe last week. I don't know if it would be this for last week. Maddie, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan. Eternal souls, living forever is what that sign says. Some teddy bears, gnomes.
There's a tassel.
A graduation tassel from what year?
2025.
2025.
So that's from just now.
Yep.
Wow, 6 months ago, I guess. So sad.
And then this greenhouse has been seen a million times with the car footage as the Elantra supposedly approaches and leaves the area. They got a lot of shoes hanging on the what do you call it? Power lines. People just throw their shoes up on top of the power lines. So again, this right here looks into the 1122 King lot where the house was torn down. All these houses touch it. And now we're heading straight ahead to Sigma Chi in the Banfield, which is, I mean, I could throw a football there. Probably my old ass probably couldn't throw a football there. An NFL quarterback could hit the football field from here. In the distance on the other side of the Banfield over there is Greek Row. You can see a lot of the Greek frat sorority kind of houses. Sigma Chi right in front of us. All right, so now we're on Linda Lane. Like, we just walked very little short distance. We're gonna turn on Linda Lane here.
I don't get how this connects with the King Road though.
Footwise. You can walk between the buildings.
So is that what we're gonna
So
do?
that's why you come up here and the road ends at Linda Lane and you have to flip around and go back to go to the King Road, but you can walk there with just a few feet. All right, Linda Lane Apartments. We're climbing a hill. I wouldn't say steep hill. I kept wanting to say steep hill. It's not that steep. We're just old.
It's steep. So this is that walkway.
Yep.
Okay. I know where I'm at now.
Although, you'd have to go down there. Okay, we might have to go down there. Yeah. Okay, so there's an embankment here, and it would be easy for a strapping young person to just jump off this. This is like literally about a 5-foot drop.
Yeah.
You could do it and not hurt yourself if you're young and spry, but
we're not going to.
we're gonna go walk there, which also is not hard to get to, but let me walk back from Linda Lane to go to the King Road house. We're showing our age. You hear all that huffing and puffing?
I know.
What the hell?
I'm glad I got my inhaler.
Okay, now listen. Here's where this hat is on the ground. There's a little walkway down into this area. Easy peasy. Now, straight in front of us is the Queen Road Apartments. You can go car or foot to the right. Or, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to that staircase I showed you earlier. We're going to the left, right between these two apartment buildings, and down a flight of stairs and right into the King Road house. Right into the King Road house from Linda Lane. Oh, there's a person sitting there. That sucks.
Those are pretty big.
Yeah.
They're close together, but they're tall.
Got you lead. Here we go again. Howdy. Yeah, I was like, ooh. That was like the old stuff, right? There you go. That was the path from Linda Lane Apartments to Queen Road.
Turn.
Just about.
Turn, show.
Yeah, I did. I came across it. So right here beside us, Linda Lane Apartments with this retaining wall. Queen Road right here with the walkway we just walked between. This again is the parking, a lower parking lot. You can't drive all the way through to Linda Lane because there's this retaining wall right there that would keep you from driving. So you can walk, no problem, little foot area. We'll look at that one more time at the foot area. So right there is the easy footpath from Linda Lane down into the Queen Apartments. And then you can also drive.
Listen.
I don't know if you guys can hear it. In the distance is the Westminster bells. Somebody asked me to time the bells. Can you hear it? Well, I have to time them?
4:03.
Let's time it. Oh, here we can hear it better over here. Okay, listen, people, listen. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go, folks. Just like people said, it's one dong off. It went 5 dongs at 4 o'clock, so it just rang 5 times. The bell's ringing 5 times. well after daylight savings time. So is the clock off again? Is it always off? Do they ever change it for daylight savings times? That is a mystery that people have been talking about. I tell you, Rhonda, you have no idea. That whole chime right there is a huge part of the mystery about the timing of this event. People are saying that if you listen to the chimes, it says the wrong time. So just like we showed, it's 4 o'clock here. It should have had 4 bells. It rang 5 times.
Right.
So it's acting like it's 5 o'clock. So.
But yeah, the daylight savings time did just happen. We did just fall back.
Right.
So how long does it take them?
They just may never change it. I don't know.
No, they probably do.
Yeah.
Obviously, we couldn't rely on that.